I'm gonna keep trying if you guys keep trying. Let's keep rocking and rolling, man.
I mean, man, we found some amazing shit out there today. I mean, the kind of shit I didn't think you could find in the trash, you know?
What is up, Blue Crew? How does it going, Green Giants? And welcome, Ledger citizens, to an historical X-Crypto Live short stream today. But we had a stream because the Ripple and SEC case, the Ripple and SEC case has been dropped. Amazing on 3/19 today, post Blood Moon. We get some good news coming out with the trademark on Monday, right? And we were saying that's definitely not normal. If they're applying for a trademark like that, they definitely know they've won. We may get an announcement this week. We're off to a hot start this week on a Monday, getting that type of announcement. And then now on Wednesday, on Woden's Day, we get Ripple and SEC case officially dropped. So excited for the Blue Crew, so excited for the community. Holy cow. It has been 4 years of struggle, 4 years of constant, not support from the crypto communities, right? Maybe some platforms, but I'm talking about in terms of people who just own crypto, just like regular, just holders and people who follow crypto. Most people were busting, on Ripple, busting on XRP's balls, right? Just freaking kicking them while they're down, saying they're a scam, right? Saying XRP is a security, saying that the SEC has definitely got something on Ripple, right? Well, welcome to Clown World. We've been living in this clown world for a few years already, but it's nice to have some things not seem like a clown world to the Ripple and XRP community. Holy cow. 4 years, y'all. You understand? Like, it has been a while, man. Finally, to hear those words, to get that confirmation, to have a video explaining the journey and the thanks to the Ripple, staff, obviously to their legal team, but the case being dropped, and from now on, XRP not a security. It's official. It's over. There's nothing on Ripple. There's nothing on XRP. Unleash the floodgates. So excited for the rest of this year. Get ready for NDAs to start opening up. The reset has begun, people. End of the year is going to be fantastic for XRP and the rest of our lives. It's over. It's freaking over finally, y'all. It's finally over. Oh my gosh. How can you not be all XRP right now? How can you not be all in XRP right now? How can you not be like, holy crap, maybe the XRP community has been right about these partnerships with banks and possible utility down the line with XRP, or further utility down the line. Oh my gosh, man, what a good time, dude. I'm getting lightheaded just from the excitement. I didn't believe it when I woke up to it. When I saw it, I was like, okay, how is this going to be like a hack or, something that's just misinterpreted, right? But no, here we go. On spring equinox, you son of a gun. How perfect, right? How perfect. And then we're going to go into, we were a month early. We were saying 4/19 would be when we start getting, but that's when the bull cycle could still happen, is 4/19 as the sun transitions into Taurus. But looking good doing it. How convenient, right? How convenient for the announcements of these things. You got to love it, man. Oh, 1/19 of March. The Riddlers were real. Let's go. Four-year SEC Well, the case was, it's longer than 4 years, surely, in terms of the bear cycles and then the case being dropped, without a doubt. But in terms of the SEC case, it's been over 4 years. Guys, celebration. So I just had a stream for a little bit to jump on here. I'm going to work right now. So if I drop off, just understand that's the situation. But I had to just jump on and just celebrate with y'all and give you guys my initial thoughts and reaction, and just to hear from you guys. I wanted to see you guys just celebrating up in the chat right there. So damn bullish, man. Man, this is crazy. Told y'all bottom was in. They waited for the fib. There you go. They're still mocking us. Yeah, why go to work? Why go to work now? Right? Officially just start well, I'm going to work so I can keep stacking up more whole numbers of XRP because people still haven't freaking realized and haven't dude, I'm still constantly amazed that there's not endless FOMO on this platform from basically everybody on the planet. But, that's just my day-to-day life, right? And I'm sure for some of y'all as an XRP holder as well, you're just like, how do people not know about what's going down here? They're playing the ultimate supply and demand game on you and taking, like, remember, there's only going to be 99.9 or less billion of XRP, right? And they're getting all of it, man. Blue Crew is getting all of it, and they're getting all of it, right? We're having our impact without a doubt, but they did such a good job these past 4 years of just having so many people scared to accumulate XRP at that low price. So many people scared to even accumulate XRP now still. Somehow it's still working. We'll see as the day goes along. We'll see as we get into the weekend. But there's definitely been a nice little turnaround in sentiment. And good to see in consecutive days, Ripple just releasing some beast stuff right here. Right, we had the trademark on Monday, got a little bit of a breather yesterday, and then today, getting the announcement here. So hopefully we start, getting some more announcements about Ripple and maybe some NDAs being unleashed. Oh my gosh, I got stuck in something here in traffic. Oh no. Give me a second, guys. Let me figure this thing out. Son of a gun. Jesus, okay. There we go. Shoot, I think I gotta be going. Yeah, I can go down this way. Okay. Sorry, guys. Got distracted a little bit. Yeah, but congratulations to the XRP community for persevering, right? For pushing through the BS, man. Pushing through all the BS. Don't stream and drive, y'all. Don't ever stream and drive. Sell the news, fellas. So yeah, this could be a sell the news event. WF Patsy, perfect timing. It could be a sell the news event because I'm just trying to figure out, like, okay, if there's still, like, if this is the reset, if this is the beginning of the reset, are they going to reset with some mind games and freaking tank the price, right? Or let the price run for a little bit and then some global catalyst takes down the market, right? Because still they haven't let XRP be bigger than these global like, we've been in situations like this, right? WF and Legendary, where things are just perfectly teed up for XRP. And this is where we're getting at right now. It's perfectly teed up. We have the case dropping. So what's going to be the global catalyst that's not about the technology, that's going to be around it, that tanks the market, right? And then people make fun of XRP going, ha ha ha, you even have clarity and all this BS and still your token's not worth, damn, or whatever, right? What's going to be that next piece of FUD, right? Ooh, sell before the FOMC? Maybe that's is that the catalyst today or tomorrow? Does that happen or tomorrow? Does anybody know? I think we'll pump. It'll be a short-term pump, and then possibly a massive dump that happens due to a global catalyst. But I do take this as a sign of the reset has begun. I think this announcement of the case being dropped, I think we're in for the new reset now. And that's the reset is, how is XRP going to end up being the top crypto? What are they going to do to the markets, right? What are they going to do around the globe? What is going to be the global catalyst? What's going to be, you know, the relations with these countries and stuff like that? Black swans that could possibly happen. What's the next bit of the storyline here that's going to help catapult that? At first it's going to seem like a negative, and then it's going to be the massive positive for the phoenix of XRP to rise, right? So that's the thing, right? Is how do we jump into full-on utility for XRP, right? What's that next step? What's going to be those catalysts? And maybe it's a cyber attack. Maybe it's a cyber attack this year. I was thinking 2027, but if it's this year, then damn, man, we're much earlier than scheduled. Let's go, Bradley. Dude, yeah, shout out to the Blue Crew. Shout out to the Green Giants. Wasn't fooled from day one. Yeah, worst time to announce the case ending. They couldn't have picked a worse time to announce it. Exactly, it's perfect. They announce it like while things are so bearish, right? Legendary, while we're in the midst of so many catalysts about to drop, like X is under cyber attacks. You have possible WW3 going on down, right? Why do you think they call it the WWE? Because they were prepping you for the WW3, man. Flip the freaking switch. And the switch has been flipped, y'all. But how that, it doesn't mean explosion right away, though, right? That's what our impatient and primal and kind of just highly emotional driven mind goes to, is this thing just blows up to $5 right away right now, based off the case just dropping, right? We could be in for a hell of a weekend, but I just feel like there's, it's always around, like, hey, we're in the age of Aquarius. Things are like, it's all over the place in this age, right? Ups and downs. So that's why we're not surprised if the year of the snake, the freaking thing, dips a little bit before we have the craziest run up ever. Like, I still believe this is the journey to triple digits before the end of the year, right? So if we're going towards the journey to triple digits at the end of the year, it's great actually that we drop the case this early in the year, right? That we drop it in March, in the first quarter. Can't wait to see what the second, third, and fourth quarters are going to be like, dude. This is going to be fantastic. Can't wait to see NDAs being dropped. Can't wait to see banks announcing that they're custodying XRP. Non-security status, clarity in terms of its in terms of the cases against, in terms of Ripple, so you can work with Ripple. Not clarity in terms of overall crypto yet, but this is a great starting point. Great starting point to the year. Very excited for 2025 and 2026, man. We could be in for some help. Like, they're going to try to price this out, man. I think this is the year. Oh, you think the cyber attack is this year? Jerome Powell's going live in a couple hours. Enjoy the short-term profits, y'all. Man, what if it's a perfect storm, dude? What if Jerome Powell just goes like, hey, I just want to say Ripple is legit. XRP is not a security, and we're no longer printing money. Boom. Something like that. I don't know. Yeah, exactly, WF Patsy. We still got regulations to come. Yeah, things are dude. It looks like when this thing hits 88 miles per hour, get ready to go, dude. This is the Back to the Future. We're going back, way back, very quickly, right? Sometimes to go forwards, you got to go backwards, as they said in that Ready Player One movie. Let's go back to the all-time highs of 2018, and then start, our ascension from there. Let's continue. The quantum leap has begun. Let's go, man. I could totally see the president going, In 1 year, in my first year as president, I have completely made America great again. Already in the first year. Just look ahead for the next 3 years. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be unbelievable. In my first year, I've made America great again. In my second year, I'll even make it better. In my third year, it'll be great. And in my fourth year, it'll be the greatest it's ever been. It didn't take me too long. I don't know why it took Biden so long to do anything. We were able to do millions of things in our 4 years that Biden has never been able to do. In 1 year, we were able to do millions of things that he was never able to do in his first 4 years. Right? That you could just hear him getting prepped to say stuff like that, right? Give me 1 second, guys. I might glitch out, but it's all for good. So give me a sec. Okay, guys. So we're getting to that point where I'm going to have to be going to work. But if we do have time a little bit later, we will try to do another stream and catch up with this. But I just wanted to give you guys, or just hear from y'all, really, and just celebrate a little bit here. The Ripple case has been dropped. Congratulations to everybody. Thanks for hitting the like. By the way, guys, it changes our lives and helps us keep doing what we're doing. We know XRP is going to be changing our lives, but you could be doing it just by hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel. So I appreciate y'all. Much love. I quit my job today. Let's do it. Right? Everybody's just going to quit. Who cares if XRP dumps? We know it's not a secured. The only reason I'm keeping my jobs or even going to work right now, man, is to just keep getting some more extra money to throw into the non-security XRP that there's a finite amount of, right? And as long as I can get whole numbers of that pretty easily, I'll keep doing it, right? I'll just keep doing it. 6x and I'm Ghost. Let's go. Appreciate it. Gonna research Kin tonight. Love Kin, man. Love Kin. SHX2, let's go. XRP, XLM ecosystem, let's go. Guys, out of this world. The Ripple SEC case is freaking dropped. It's over. We can officially say it. There's no hiccup. It's not an April Fool's joke. It's real. BTC Maxis, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that what you thought was your research, right, about Ripple, and sometimes it's worth listening to what the other side of the pond has to say sometimes, or at least entertain it, even if you don't fully agree, right? Doesn't mean you have to own some XRP or anything, but it would have been so easy for you. It was at 10 cents. It was at 20 cents forever. It was at 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents forever. Remember, you all thought it was a stable coin, right? Man, look at what this stable coin's doing. Damn, dude. Woof. Oof. Sucks to be a maxi. Sucks to be a maxi. BTC maxi especially. Because look at all these alts doing what they're doing, man. Looks like there's other techs contributing out there to businesses and institutions. Oh, and it looks like banks want to get in. And it looks like banks want to get some BTC, but it looks like they're going to want to get XRP even more, because what they're going to find out what XRP could do for them outside of just custodying XRP. That's the great thing. There's a multifunctional use for XRP as a digital asset to these banks that are not only going to custody it, but use it for payments, right? They're not just going to have it and just have it sitting there doing nothing. They're going to be able to utilize this thing for quick, efficient, cheap payments. They're going to be able to send Bitcoin over it. How funny is that? Oh man, beautiful, beautiful victories for the XRP community, and it's been well deserved. You guys stood your ground. There's been some who left the party, and we'll remember those who left the party, who were part of the party, right? Those who were part of the XRP community, that left, that bounced, right? That couldn't take it anymore. decided to go in other crypto directions, right? And not saying, that those cryptos may not pay off or anything like that, but just for the reasons of, what's going on. But, hey, the ones that stayed true, and for many years, if you just recently joined the XRP community, what a time. What perfect timing for you, right? Perfect timing. But yeah, it's probably a sell the news event, without a doubt. If I ever find a BTC Maxi, it's not going to be good. Yeah, poor BTC Maxis, man. Much love to them. Hey, love Bitcoin, great store of value. XRP store of value, non-security, and good utility crypto. Not too bad for payments, right? Just does what it does quickly, efficiently, and cheaply. It's been doing it for a long time. A lot of time to test the thing. Oh yeah, there's a private ledger, right? There's been a private ledger that's been tested on in large payments, in large amounts with high-priced XRP. Wonder what that's going to be like. Guys, exciting times. Congratulations to the Blue Crew and the Green Giants. Congratulations to the Ledger citizens, the XRP community. Congratulations to us being the payment. In the future, you are the payment, right? Whether you like it or not, it's happening, and it's moving forward in that direction. And this was definitely part of the plan with Ripple moving forward and being the poster boy for this, right? This Ripple's going to be leading the way. It's going to be fantastic. All right, guys, much love. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thanks for tuning in for this short one, but congratulations. The SEC case is over. Thanks again for hitting the like on the way out, and thanks to any new subscribers to the channel that help us grow. I am always grateful. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not I am not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. I am always wrong, but the Blue Crew is always right. This is the worst show with the best community. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright. We got the golden eye, and we keep it crypto. I'll see you guys in the Blue Castle. Much love. Adios.
Look at the moon.
Oh my god, this is definitely not normal.
We're on the XRP roller coaster. You can't get me to let go, cause the XRP roller coaster won't stop. It won't stop. It won't stop.
1KX strategy, I got big bags gradually, so please don't be mad at me. I'm cashing out happily. If they didn't buy, that's a tragedy. If you didn't sell, no strategy, and you missing out, that's staggering. Swimming around, I got island dreams. The flippening is happening. You thought the chart was flattening, it went to dark, then the blackening. I want 1K, I'm imagining. Flip the switch and we traveling. Dark to light, it was dazzling. You heard the boom, it was rattling. You ain't get a bag, that's damaging.
We're on the XRP roller coaster. You can't get me to let go, cause the XRP roller coaster won't stop.
Tick tock, piss, boom. Here's another Ripple drop for you. I'm buying it up, getting interest too. Future trillions coming soon. Hardware wallet, nothing can stop it. On the drop, I guess I'm buying. Internet of value, got me flying. XRP community, the first to ride it. BG and Joe Cat's the pilot. Take off soon, blasting off like a Space Force rocket. Heading to the moon.
We're on the XRP roller coaster. You can't get me to let go, cause the XRP roller coaster won't stop.
We just touched down like a payload. Better pay me my money for you end up in halos. You ain't see us coming around the corner like tornadoes, but when you see us go, it's gonna make your mind and brain blow. On the way up, me and G gon' make it rain though. Pot of gold, but you ain't never find a rainbow. We headed up the roller coaster and your train slow. Big bags, little bags, we got the payload.
We're on the XRP roller coaster. You can't get me to let go, cause the XRP roller coaster won't stop. It won't stop. It won't stop.
Them other coins we canceling is sorta like a balancing. You stuck in all examining, now going into panicking. FOMO like a mofo on the low. We gon' blow. If you don't know, you a bozo. Enjoy the show.